So officially Anime Expo 2023 is started, and one YouTuber by name Shonen Game Z captured new gameplay for Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections, and he let me to use this footage in order to explain what's new in this game and what the big changes is compared to Storm 4. So shout out to him, go subscribe to him, and Shonen Game Z, thank you very much for letting me to use this video. So let's talk about big new changes in Storm Connections. First of all characters have 2 jutsus. Yes, like I said in my previous Storm Connection video that Naruto uses like 2 different jutsus in one video. I assume they will have like at least 2 or 3 jutsus, but in this video we can see that all characters will have at least 2 ninjutsus. Some of them will be new and some of them will be from old games. For example, Itachi will have Fireball Jutsu and Amaterasu. Sasuke will have Flame Control Jumping Flames, and Susanoo Pierces. I believe it's his tilt that they made into the ninjutsu. And we can also see that Sakura will have Cherry Blossom Clash and Cherry Blossom Burst. These jutsus are in Storm form, they're not completely new. It's just that you will have 2 jutsus in one match, and same goes to every character in the roster. Some of them, like I said, will be new and some of them will be the same as in Storm 4. Okay, the second change is now you can see you can choose costume, color, jutsu and ultimate jutsu. It's little bit different from Storm 4, it's more advanced if I say so, because in Storm 4 if you choose your first character, if you pick the first character, you can choose whichever jutsu you want. For example, if you choose Sasuke, you can choose if you want to use Fireball or Chidori or Heavenly Hand Power. You get the idea. But after, if you choose your support character, your second character, you won't able to choose for him jutsu. And in Storm Connections, you will able to choose which jutsu you want to use and which color palette do you want your character to have. I think it's worth mentioning it because it's something new, we didn't see this in Storm 4. Okay, now let's talk about gameplay a little bit. First of all, I want to talk about Chakra bar. So in this game, if you don't do anything, like if you run around for example, or just I think maybe if you guard, the chakra refills much faster than in Storm 4. In Storm 4 it refills but just a little bit, like tiny amount, but in this game you can see how fast it charges without pressing the triangle, without charging your chakra normally. But when you're going for an attack and you do combo, the chakra bar doesn't refill at all. It's a pretty good choice in my opinion because you won't able to spam combos and jutsus all the time. You have to at least back off a little bit, charge normally or block or just run around a little bit in order to chakra refill automatically. So the next change is ninja tools are kinda unlimited. They have a recovery time, so you can use specific item and you have to wait in order to it recharges, refills, and then you can use it again. So basically you won't run out of ninja tools anymore, unlike in old Naruto Storm games. Now let's talk about the elephant in this room. By this I mean counters. In Storm Connections, when you use counter, you don't have any side effects. What I mean by this, when you use in Storm 4 counter, your chakra bar becomes smaller. In Storm Connections, when Itachi used his counter, the chakra bar remained the same, so obviously it doesn't have any side effect. You can spam more than like 3 times in a row and you will be fine. But obviously it's hard to tell now how unbalanced and how broken it will be because we didn't play it yet and it's hard to tell by this gameplay for now. Maybe in the future they will fix this, maybe they won't. Like I say all the time will tell. Also, it's worth mentioning that Chakra Shurikens are kinda gone. Yeah, it's no longer in the Storm Connections. I kinda feel bad about this because how long we had like Chakra Shurikens, yeah, from Storm 1 to Storm 4. And in Storm Connections, they changed this input to second jutsu. Yeah, in order to activate second jutsu, you have to press triangle square. I don't know why they didn't do like triangle up square or down square. It will be more logical in my opinion, but it's their job. Chakra shurikens are gone, but you still can use ordinary shurikens by pressing square. You can see here Kakashi throws shurikens, but the biggest question for me is some characters have like cover fire assist, yeah, and in Storm 4, in order to use cover assist, you have to Chakra Shuriken. So basically you have to press triangle and square, and the support characters with this icon will help you throw some extra projectiles, yeah? And in Storm Connections, how they will do if you don't have like Chakra Shuriken? Maybe after Storm Gauge is half full, instead of pressing triangle square, you just press square and they will like cover fire. It's only logical option I can think of. And one mechanic that I want to remind you, that Chakra Dash can basically continue the combo that you left on. I explained this mechanic in my old Naruto Storm Connection video. I will here, if you want you can check it out. I want to explain it briefly. So basically you are not restricted in this game. You can do combos freely just like in Demon Slayer, but I will say it's more freely than in Demon Slayer, because in Demon Slayer when you use grab you can't dash and do a combo, so it's immune the character. But in Storm Connections, even after the grab you can Chakra Dash and continue the combo. In this case Naruto charges and uses his air combo. It's amazing, honestly. I never thought after grab you can do anything, but here we are. Storm Connections will be more fast paced than Storm 4 was, even though Storm 4 also was like really fast paced game, but Storm Connection will be faster. If you know what I mean. Also, it's worth mentioning that after the round ends, both players recover their health bars fully. For example, in Storm 4, the person who won the round doesn't recover their health bar, but in Storm Connections, both players do. And also, when a player gets hit, the substitution bar doesn't refill a little bit. In all Storm games, each hit refilled your substitution bar at least a little. In that case you could escape the combo, but in Storm Connections you will take the full combo if you messed up. And the last thing I want to mention is, it's a small thing, you probably not even notice this, that when a player uses ultimate jutsu, it says the character's name on top of dialogue. For example, Kawaki uses Team Ultimate Jutsu, you can see his name appears and the dialogue what he's saying. The same scopes to every character, obviously. It's also new for Storm Connections. It doesn't change that much, but it was really worth mentioning it in my opinion, because I love to put everything in one video. Hopefully I didn't miss any features or mechanics. If I did, please let me know. And like always, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.